Welcome to horror heaven. Horror heaven!
Hey guys, Horror Heaven, Jeff back again. It's another gloomy, terrible day in Pittsburgh. That's what we get. We are on our way to one of our favorite places. We are heading back to Darkside Collectibles to see Tim and his beautiful wife, see what they have that's new. We're not going to do a full tour and all that stuff again. We did that once before. If you're interested in seeing a ton of stuff about the store and us interviewing Tim, go check that video out. I'll try to put a link to it right now on the screen. So yeah, we're just going to go see what he has new, if there's new figures from NECA, if there's new stuff from the local artists. They're getting stuff almost every single day in there that's new and different. So we're just going to go see what they have going on. This will probably be a shorter video than usual, but thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and we're going to kill this right now and turn it back on when we get to Darkside. Thanks. Bye. Hey guys, we're back. Darkside Collectibles here with the man, the myth, the legend.
How you doing?
You know him, you love him, Tim, the owner. So Tim, it's been, I guess, about 2 months since we did our video on walking through the store and interviewing you. You are, at the moment, our most popular video.
Awesome.
So you have that going for you.
Good to hear. Thank you, everyone.
So we just wanted to come back. What's some new stuff you've gotten in the last couple months, or anything really cool that you want to show off?
Let's check it out. We'll start over here with this awesome Terminator bust from Slash House Studios.
That is insanely good. Looks exactly like him. If you get up in there, you can even see, you know, the freckles and stuff in his skin. Looks like all the hair is put in, you know, each strand by itself, which is awesome. What about that Leatherface one over there? I don't remember seeing that last time, and he's my favorite personally.
This Leatherface right here is done by Fear the Dark Studios out of Canada. Awesome piece, acrylic, hard resin.
Yeah, and you can see the leather, you know, the actual straps are leather. We got real cloth here, artificial hair there that looks awesome. Very, very, very cool. All right, what else do you got for us, brother?
I want to show you one of my favorite pieces from Derek Smith of Death of a Color.
Please do. And in case people are wondering, this is the same guy that did the artwork in the first video with the Art the Clown and the Pale Girl. The same guy did this, and it's just as good.
Beautiful piece. It pretty much describes me. I'm a big horror fan, and I'm a big Star Wars fan. So the best of both worlds put together in one painting exclusively for me by Derek Smith. Thank you very much, Death of Color.
You'll also notice, and I can really relate, there's not a single hero on this picture in any way, shape, or form. Villains, villains, and more villains. Love it.
That's how we like it. Welcome to the dark side.
All right, Tim, you got to tell us about the fluffy bust that's over here, because that's always been one of my favorite monsters, and that just looks amazing. Take it.
Absolutely. Trick or Treat Studios life-size bust replica, originally sculpted by Tom Savini himself, local legend and hero around here. And yeah, you can get them here. Trick or Treat Studios, right now available at Darkside Collectibles. This is also our infamous NECA wall. We've got some new figures like the Ultimate Deck from Predator Badlands, some new Pennywise figures, a couple new Leatherface figures from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Thing poster series, Maltheus from the Conjuring universe. We've always got some good Art the Clowns and Jasons hanging around as well.
What about this Trick or Treat Studios Pumpkinhead one over here? That is insanely detailed.
Yeah, it's definitely an amazing piece. Anytime Trick or Treat Studios puts out a figure, they're usually top-notch.
Well, I got to say one thing. It doesn't take much to sell me on anything Leatherface. We will be taking this young man home with us. And yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I like every time I come in here, you got figures up that I didn't even know came out yet, which is always really, really fun. And that Predator's Badlands figure, that's a pretty cool one there. They always do really good with the Predator figures.
We have some new figures on the way, too. There's a bunch of new figures on pre-order. We have a new Pamela Voorhees shrine on the way. Catwoman from Batman Returns is on his way, and a few other awesome figures coming as well.
This is the only place I get my NECA figures, right here, Darkside Collectibles. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for right now. Thanks so much for your time, Tim. Thanks for showing us around. We always love coming here. So we're going to go ahead and make our purchase here and then get out of here.
Thanks for coming, guys. It's good having you always.
Welcome to horror heaven. Horror heaven.
Guys, Horror Heaven Jeff back here. We just got done with our visit over to Darkside Collectibles. We always love seeing Tim and Sarah. Now we're back home. We're going to do a little bit of a mail call. I got two other things in the mail here. I know what both of them are. They're both really, really, really cool, including one of them that is an absolute DVD grail for me. There is 2 DVD sets on Earth that I've always wanted and was just never able to get. One of them I officially have. The second one, fingers crossed, I'm going to get at some point. But let me pop something out real quick here, and we're just going to talk about it a little bit. And then at the end, I'm definitely going to go in and we'll get really close and get right up on it with the HD camera so you can see what's going on. You just saw me at Darkside Collectibles grab this off the shelf. Let me grab it. Boom, we got this from NECA. It's one of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures. This is the Leatherface in the Pretty Woman mask. It's a really cool figure. I mean, it's got the real cloth in it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons in there and an alternate hand. The mask looks like it's actually removable. It's not like part of the face, part of the mold. It looks like you can pop it off if you want to. And then he's got a plate full of just meat. We know what kind of meat. Box is awesome. Getting it from Darkside, you know, the tag's not messed up or nothing like that. They go out of their way to make sure their stuff's in good shape for the customers. But it was a super cool figure, and we're definitely going to get in depth in a minute here. Whenever I'm all done talking about everything all at once, we're going to do an up close thing at the end. So stay tuned if you want to see it better up close and personal. All right, one other thing that I got in the mail recently. This is from McFarlane Toys. This is not from NECA. This is a McFarlane movie, Maniacs. They used to be an amazing set back in the day. It was all horror movie. Then they got a little bit into the action and stuff. And now they're basically, they do music Maniacs, movie Maniacs, but it's kind of like Harry Potter figures and a little bit of everything. So it's not really horror based anymore. And what I'm going to do is kind of more comedy than horror based, but it is what it is. So again, let me just bring this up, show it to you, and we'll get more in depth with it at the end here. So I am a huge Jenna Ortega fan. I've liked everything I've seen her in so far. I think she's awesome. And this is the Astrid figure from her character in Beetlejuice, the second one. The figure's super cool. Comes in this gigantic box. Looks exactly like her, where she has her Madame Curie Halloween costume on. She's standing up on, you know, a nice little base that says Beetlejuice, Astrid. And it's got the, you know, thing of her in the background, too. So this is something that's definitely made to be set up. It's really cool coming in this giant oversized box. And whenever we get more into it, you'll be able to see, you know, how detailed and good the figure is. Looks like it's limited to 4,250, which is pretty neat. And yeah, I'm a big fan of hers. I'm a big fan of what McFarlane does. His stuff's starting to get too pricey. He's starting to kind of price himself out, but the figures are still really cool. There's no two ways about that. So now for the big reveal, the big thing, the DVD set that is my second grail on Earth. I finally got it. Let me grab it right now. So cool. All right. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre DVD set. The coolest one, the hardest one for me to find. There it is in all of its glory inside the chainsaw, still in the plastic that it came with. And let me open it up and really get into it here. Oh my God, so cool. Yeah, this is a European release. It's from Germany, which is why you may not have seen it, but it is not easy to find, and it's even harder to find with this plastic case that it came in, because I guess a lot of people just threw it away whenever they wanted to display it, which is fine. You know, do whatever you want with your property. I don't do that kind of stuff. Oh, nice. He took the discs and put them in their own little sleeves here to keep them in perfect shape so they wouldn't move around. And there it is. So cool. And then when you take the chainsaw, you open it like a book. And it has the first DVD in there. You can see the artwork on both sides of the chainsaw. Flip it over, there's your second disc with more artwork on both sides of the chainsaw. And on the back, it looks, again, like the chainsaw. And actually, you can hold it by the handles. This is just something I've wanted for so long. What year did this even come out? I can't even find the year on it. I'll have to find that in my research before I put it up here. I'll put something right down here at the bottom saying what year it's from. I found out that it existed in like 2012 is when I first saw it for the first time and decided I had to have it. Leatherface is my favorite, but I do not know what year it came out, and it doesn't even say back here, so I will look that up. But super badass. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So happy to have this in my collection. I always put stuff right where you can't see it. At some point, I'm going to learn. I'm on like video 20. I'll get it at some point, guys. I promise. All right, I'm going to move some stuff around, set the table up here, and we're going to do a really, really good deep dive on all three of these from a lot closer vantage point. All right, here we go with that NECA Leatherface that I picked up from Darkside Collectibles. Leatherface in the old lady mask. I think it's the first figure I've seen them use the old lady mask on. It's pretty cool. You hear me saying it's got the real cloth. The mask appears to be kind of its own thing and not really part of the sculpt, so you could take it off if you wanted to. Got the accessories in there. Got the alternate hand in there, which is cool. There's your side art. Your other side art on top. Got that. Got the tag in good shape because I got it from a collectible store. I didn't buy it at Target where people mess stuff up and ruin it. Support your local shops if you can, guys. And that's the back. I think it's a really badass figure out of the maybe, I think it's 4 or 5 kind of more recent ones they did for the 50th anniversary. This is probably my favorite one. Really happy to have this one. And I'm usually not all for the cloth ones. I prefer the Ultimates, but this is really badass. All right, guys, here we go with the Astrid figure as played by Jenna Ortega from Todd McFarlane's Movie Maniac set. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It's just a really cool figure. Looks just like her. You got the number here on the side, 4,250. That's the limited number. Around the side, we got Never Trust the Living. Really, really funny, really cool. Love the artwork. And you got our girl right there in the back. Love everything she does. Big fan of her so far with her career. And then we have the top. So here you can kind of get more in there and see the stand, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Astrid, in the background that you attach to the stand. She's definitely more of a statue than a figure. I don't think there's really any articulation on her, which is okay. She's definitely made to either be displayed in this big box that she comes in or to be displayed, you know, loose. But you can't really do much with her. But I think it's a really cool figure. I haven't been into McFarlane stuff too much lately. This is the first one I bought in a while, but I'm glad I have it. And here we are, guys, getting into that Texas Chainsaw Massacre set. As you can see, I also threw my little mini Leatherface keychain down there, because why not? So that's the plastic case that it comes in that a lot of people just don't have. People got rid of it, thrown it away. It's the first time I've seen somebody who actually had it. So that was another reason why I was so happy to buy it. There is the 2 discs. They are not in the chainsaw because in the mail from where I got this, they would have got messed up. The guy was awesome for doing that. And here I'm really going to just slide this out of the way and open this up to show you a lot better, you know, the sheer size of it first off. And then, you know, you got the artwork inside. Totally glossy, real hardcover. There's where your disc will be for disc 1. Flip it over, there's where your disc will be for disc 2. Got our Hansen there as Leatherface. And then you flip it over again. And there's the back. I mean, it's a really, really cool set. I've wanted it for probably about 10 or 15 years at this point. I think about 2012 is when I kind of figured out it existed. And I always wanted it and was never able to get it until now. But now I got it. Couldn't be happier. There's the bonus disc. There's the movie. And there's just a mini Leatherface because why not? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Welcome to horror heaven. Heaven, beautiful pain. Welcome to horror heaven.